Ooh. Oh, that was pretty cool. Alright, let's attack that shit. Oh, wow. Good job. I'm liking that ability. Slowly building him down. Okay. Sometimes I just like to get my legs in. These guys are have everything else under control. Not a whole lot of need to aggro for him. So we're good. Not sure what this one does. Alright, just go down here. These cruisers are definitely unwieldy compared to the other ships, but I like them. Plasma torpedo. Not that one. A lot of range there. That sucks. Alright. Well, we're good anyway.
Thank you. We were taken by
Leave surprise. Got a little too excited, got a little too much altitude there. Yeah. Down here to this guy. I do hate it when they kind of maneuver inside here. You know what? We're gonna not get that guy. Kind of stuck on there anyway. Here by the other guys. Let's go. Alright. Hold on. Let's go down. I'm turning radius. Let's fail them now. What's the thing here? Alright. True. Now you notice I do pretty much go at full speed. That's because one of my pilot abilities gives me extra damage when I do so. Look, I stay at it and max it out, of course. Pardon me. I believe now we're going to be starting
They're
phase
breaking
2.
off. We have them on the... Wait. We're getting massive energy...
DS9 ups, you're always speeding a little too soon. Alright. There we go. Surprise! Evil DS9!
The Terran Empire!
They're out nowhere. Alright, so... let's do some stuff. So, basically you can, like, see that guy right there?
Lower your defense.
He is going to be bringing over some sub-teams to the other Shared Noir. Alright, now I can bring them over here. Use my over here. And you get bonus points for that kind of thing. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's go to some combat here. Wait, there's more. MU trending radius.
We conquered everyone else in our
What did we do? No, I'm trying to get a super structure. Let's get some build knocked down. One more of those, and we activate our river worker. Alright. Yeah, those about those plasma temperatures is that we do destroy her, but if the target gets destroyed before they hit, they will go to another target. An auto track. Pilot thing, scraping the paint, I think. You actually get close enough where you are scraping the paint, so to speak. You get some bonuses. Torpedoes. Sold. Let's go one more time. Going to the broadside. Alright. Here. And we got the wrong hand. And these chips tend to get stuck in the superstructure of a DS9 there. Alright, so try some aggro, peoples. Be careful with it's okay. That's more torpedoes there, bro. Kind of hear in the background someone's using old school Star Trek phasers. The regional series phasers. I'll say, how is he not in my rear arm?
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Repair! Repair complete! Face the wrath of the Terran Empire!
I'm not afraid of the Terran Empire. Oh, cool, I got that duplicate. Oh my god. That was awesome. I love that one. I saw the duplicate Platonic one grabbing speed onto the ship. Alright, let us proceed into the next stage here. Counterpoint.
We're reading an energy surge coming from...
Alright, so we got 3 different types of dreadnoughts are coming in. Alright, it's definitely what I want to be drawn to my aggro, so you see me get hit all over the place, which is exactly what I want. And I think I'll make good use of those, my new ablative pods thing here. Let's just figure out which one they're hitting first. That's laser thing. Look at pods away! Okay, throw that away. That's cool. Nice.
You haven't seen the last of me! Terok Nor has been sent back to the Mirror Universe. We wouldn't have been able to repel them without your help. Thank you. Join us for a celebration in Quarks.
No, I'm good. Alright. Let's take some fleet marks again. So that's interesting. I do like that duplicate photonic ship full speed ahead ramming speed thing. That's pretty cool. So yeah, the whole thing is it's because you get the powers very random. You know, you never quite necessarily get what you want, but it's a little edge. I'll take it. Let's see, containment layering, temporary hull based on max hull. Nice. I have a pretty good hull size. Not to brag. Alrighty. What we got here? Oh, open up my word. I'm pretty much gonna crash all this later. It's all the stuff that I accidentally picked up. I generally don't try for anything except some R&D assets. Otherwise, I basically pass. Sometimes if I see a good thing that's going to be at least give me some credits, I might go for that. But as a read, but most people are pardon me again. Most people are going to see in a mission are going to go need for everything. So if you greed anything, you've automatically already lost. Cool. And in just a couple of missions, I've already made 2 levels here. My Starship unlocks, Mastery unlocks. Alright, so, of course, nice. This one looks interesting. This is the Stay at Your Post. This is the last Mastery unlock. Recharge on, minus recharge on tactical abilities. So basically your engineering is helping your tactical. When activating engineering or medical work, your bridge officer abilities, which I have in abundance. If current hull is above 50%, minus 10% recharge time on tactical bridge officers. If I'm below that, 20% reduction on bridge officers, and that's cool. Can occur once every 5 seconds, which is fine by me. That's a pretty cool one. This is definitely one I'm going to take as one of my active masteries. Here, yeah. Get this unlocked one of these days, but I'm not in a huge hurry. Yeah, that's my guy. Zoran, he's my main engineer. He wasn't my original main. When I originally started this game, I literally got it the day it came out. And of course I went tactical, because who doesn't want to blow stuff up? That was fun. But it wasn't too long before I got Zoran here, my Ferengi engineer. Big fan of Nog. So he's kind of like a, spiritual, descendant of his, that type of thing. I like the idea of the Ferengi engineer. It's pretty awesome. And the Nog's character, DS9, does it really well. So, definitely why I chose this one. Yeah, so let's see here. I think I just got a new specialization point. Right now I'm running Pilot and Command Officer. Pilot, there's a number of really good abilities here. And I also like the, while Pilot Specialization is active, you'll gain 10% increase in Starship turn rate, which, because I'm always flying heavy cruisers, the dreadnoughts or whatever, battleships, I definitely need every little bit I can get. And I pretty much maxed this out, except for powers I just don't want yet. I'm putting those off to the end when I'm already have everything else maxed, and I'm just looking for places to put points to max everything out. And then Command Officer. Let's see. While Command Officer is specially active, pardon me, you'll gain a 5% increase to your maximum hit points and hull capacity. So this helps you both on on the ground and in space. And again, hull capacity is what I love, and as you can see, putting more points into it gets more of that bonus. I've been looking at Miracle Worker. But as you can see, I really haven't put any real points into this yet, and it's not active. It won't be active until I can get a bulk of the stuff active, unless something really cool comes to me here. And yeah, see, a bunch of the stuff I don't care about, like this one, subsystem power drain. Let's see, I'm not too concerned about that. For several seconds, suffering damage from a damage or time effect will remove all damage from you. Interesting. Again, you can see how so many of these can be helpful to, you know, an engineer, tank type of guy, as well as, you know, everything else. But right now, I think I'm going to stay away from Miracle Worker until I get some more points in it and explore that a little bit. Pilot and commanding officer almost maxed out again. Pretty much everything except what I really don't care about right now. Actually, let's see here. Yeah, I think this is an active skill. As you can see, I'm pretty clogged up here. In fact, in putting this together, I forgot one of my skills. Because I have the experimental Romulan plasma beam array, and I have the whole set. I get plasma hyperflux. So that's a nice little bit of extra hyperplasma damage. I totally forgot to put it on this build, so I'm going to have to give something up to really just make this work. I don't know what that's going to be. I like everything here. Maybe I'll just do without it and not worry too much. I generally don't use the fleet support stuff less than I should. I use Delta Alliance more than I do that. Everything else here I love. Of course, my red matter capacitor is always helpful. Shield generator, again, I really should get more use out of this. I just haven't been, like, again, because I play so many diverse games and MMOs and whatnot, it's sometimes hard to keep track of what I need. And, you know, this is something I'd like to, as a tank and as a support character, I'd like to be dropping more, so my allies can have a little extra shield regeneration and protection, damage reduction, etc. Yeah, that's the plan. And everything else here, I'm just kind of, I like what I have gear-wise. It's just a matter of leveling it up to epic status, and that's a process. Especially, I mean, getting it up to the max level is not difficult as long as you've been, you know, saving your R&D materials. But getting it from max level to epic can be a bear. So if you plan on, you know, going that route, definitely, you know, keep that in mind. Look for R&D weekends, that kind of thing, when what you put into upgrading is doubled, that kind of thing. Let's see, my dilithium again. Nothing special. Special here. I am a lifetime member. I'm so sorry. I do have a lifetime membership to Star Trek Online. I didn't get it day one. I should have. I think I waited a year or two, but since then I've gotten it. It's really great. I mean, on the times that I've taken a break from this game, you know, you go away for a few months. The next thing you know, you have a bunch of Zen, which is the spending, you know, not the in-game spending money, but the money you have to buy or trade dilithium for. So when you come back from a little break, you still have, you know, you have some waiting for you. In fact, I bought I haven't actually bought Zen in years. I just, you know, have it laying around, or on the rare occasion that I convert some dilithium into Zen. So the in-game, you know, using the in-game currency to buy out-of-game currency real life currency, basically. Yeah, but I brought this Miracle Worker ship with that, so that was cool. I just had it laying around, and I tried to not spend as soon as I get it. Kind of wait for something that I actually want. So that's alright. Let's see here. Alright, I think I've actually on the hour that I wanted to. My streams are short at the moment. Like I said, I'm kind of playing with an hour, kind of reviewing what I do, and then kind of going from there. But in the future, my hope is to schedule, get on a schedule, like at least a couple hours, a couple nights a week, and expand on that as time goes on. But for now, I'm just kind of doing these shorter streams to kind of get my feet wet and all that kind of good stuff. So with that, I bid you a fond farewell. I appreciate you very much checking it out if you have, and I hope that you come back soon. Otherwise, take care and have a great night.